Well, hello there, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the very last Vinyl Friday of 2023. It has been one hell of a year for vinyl records, and I'm going to show you my top 20 now. Now, these may not be all new releases, some of them might be older releases, um, some of them might have been present for me or something, but in any event, these are my top 20 vinyl record albums purchases of 2023. In front of you, you have 20 records. Some of them you might have seen on Vinyl Fridays before, some of them you might not have. But we're going to go through and see what's here. So, excuse me, winter time. Let's get into it, shall we? So, here we go with the very first one. You see it here. It's Stranger Things 4, soundtrack from the Netflix series. This has got on it so many of different songs from the show. On this one, you've got things like Journey is on there. You've got Beach Boys on here. Kate Bush is on here. Baltimore is on here. You've got Rick Derringer on here. Metallica are on here, just to name but a few. So yeah, great purchase. Really, really happy about it. This is a double album, and this is on like a red coloured vinyl as well. So it's really nice. That's purchase number 1 of 2023. Next up, we have Texas. Texas are a Scottish rock band, fronted by what's her name? I can never pronounce her name. Charlene Spiteri. That's it. And they I've brought out so many fantastic songs over the years. They are a rock band. Some of their songs are a little bit poppy, but, you know, nonetheless, I really do like them. And I bought this one. This is Say What You Want, the collection by Texas. This one is just a single record, but it's got so many of their classic tracks on it. If I flip it round, you've got Say What You Want on there. I Don't Want a Lover's on there. Inner Smile, Summer Sun is on there. Black Eyed Boy is on there. In Demand is on there. Halo, just to name but a few. Really, really great record. I've played it. I love it. It's amazing. That is the second one. That is Texas with Say What You Want, the collection. Highly recommended. Now next, this is a debut album by Mimi Webb. I never really heard of her before, and I heard one of her songs and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a go, buy the album, see what it's like. This is her debut album, Amelia, and I was really pleasantly surprised by this. I listened to it all the way through, and for somebody who'll listen to pretty much anything, you know, it's one of them records that, you know, you can put on and you can just chill to it, you know. It's not a hard listening record, you know. It's really, really simple to listen to. It's a great album. And yeah, she's done an amazing job on this. Turn it over. There's what songs are on the back. Her most famous on there, or one of the recent ones, is track 2, Red Flags. That is quite a popular one. You hear that all the time. So yeah, great record. That's Mimi Webb with her album, Amelia. Next up, another new artist on the scene. This is another debut album. This is Becky Hill. Becky Hill has done quite a few collaborations with people over the years, but now she's, you know, on her own, doing her own thing, which is absolutely amazing. This is her album, Only Honest on the Weekend. A great record, really is a great record. This one is coloured green. I'm not going to get the records out tonight, but this one is a fantastic record. It's, you know, it's very, very poppy. But it's also like very modern sort of pop as well. Really good album. She's a very talented artist, got a bright future ahead of her. And yeah, really, really happy to have this one. If I flip it round, you can see some of the songs that are on it. I Got You is on here. You know, just some great tracks are on here as well. Remember, featuring David Guetta is on here. You know, just so many good songs. Business featuring Ella Eyre, just another one as well. So yeah, you know, if you're into that sort of thing, you like a bit of Becky Hill's music, definitely pick this up. This is Becky Hill, Only Honest on the Weekend. Great record. Next up, we've got a compilation. This is vinyl alternative pop. This one has quite a lot of rock tracks on it, as well as a couple of poppy ones. Bought this one off Amazon quite cheap. There is another one I've got, which is in my cupboard as well, which is Vinyl Modern Pop, I think that one's called. And it lists on the front there the artists that are featured on this one. This has got Panic at the Disco, Bleachers, We Are Scientists on here, Walk the Moon are on here, Death Cab for Cutie on here, Lord's on here, Lana Del Rey is on here, Bastille, Paramore, U2, Queens of the Stone Age, Fall Out Boy, Weezer are on here, Elbow, just, pretty good artists. Apart from Lana Del Rey, I'm not a fan. If you are, sorry. But this is what is on it. You've got, like, Panic at the Disco. The first song is I Write Sins, Not Tragedies. I mean, come on. Walk the Moon is on here. Shut Up and Dance. You've got Royals by Lord is on here. What else can we see on here? Coldplay is on here with their song Yellow. Foster the People, Pumped Up Kicks is on here. Paramore, Hard Times is on here. Queens of the Stone Age, Go With The Flow is on here. Weezer, Buddy Holly, Fall Out Boy, Sugar We're Going Down is on here. Really good songs, and I was pleasantly surprised by it. It was quite cheap on Amazon, and it's a double record as well. But yeah, that's what you get with that one. That is Vinyl Alternative Pop. Very nice. Next up, had to be here. This is the reissue of the Jacksons Live. This one was a gift for my birthday. And I really, well, you know that I'm a huge MJ fan, always have been, always will be. And this is the reissue of the live album. This is the full album as well, double record set. This is the reissue, and there are some really good songs on here. The clarity is wonderful, and the music is wonderful, and, it's MJ, So, if I flip this one round here, you can see at the back you've got MJ feet on here. The songs on here, I'll read all of these ones out for you. You've got Can You Feel It, Things I Do For You, Off the Wall, Ben, This Place Hotel, She's Out of My Life, ABC, I Want You Back, Rock With You, Lovely One, Working Day and Night, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Shake Your Body Down to the Ground. That is what is on here, split over 2 records, 1 full live album, and, these memories hold true, and these songs will live forever. And, that is the Jacksons, and of course, and there you see on there, the legend himself, the king of pop, never to be replaced by anyone else, Michael Jackson, with the Jacksons Live album. Great record, awesome thing to have. Next up, we've got another compilation for you. This one is 80s The Songs. I don't know if I've shown this on a Vinyl Friday, but it's got some really good tracks on here. If you love a bit of 80s music, you're an 80s kid, a bit of nostalgia, then this is the one for you. I picked this one up. I think I bought this one off eBay. It was brand new, although it arrived with the sleeve a little bit damaged, which I was a little bit annoyed about. But there are some really good songs on here, really good artists as well. You can see some of them listed on the front here, but I'll actually flip it over and show you what is on here. So you've got, I'll read all the tunes out, why not? So you've got Queen and David Bowie with Under Pressure, Def Leppard, Love Bites, Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer, Ultravox Vienna. You've got Eurythmics, Love is a Stranger, Aha, Take on Me, New Order, True Faith, Paul McCartney featuring Michael Jackson, Say, 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 Elton John, I Guess It's Why They Call It the Blues, Dolly Parton, 9 to 5, Adam and the Ants, Stand and Deliver, Culture Club, Karma Chameleon, The Human League, Don't You Want Me, Soft Cell, Tainted Love, Duran Duran, Save a Prayer, and then you've got Tina Turner, The Best, Cher, If I Could Turn Back Time, Billy Joel, We Didn't Start the Fire, Toto, Africa, Hall & Oates, I Can't Go For That, No Can Do, Soul to Soul, Back to Life, However Do You Want Me, Womack and Womack, Teardrops, ABBA, The Winner Takes It All, The Police, Don't Stand So Close to Me, Blondie, Rapture, Pretenders, Talk of the Town, U2, With or Without You, Whitney Houston, Saving All My Love For You, and Lionel Richie, Say You, Say Me. You can also see at the bottom there, you can get a 70s one and also a 90s one as well. Haven't come across those, but they might be worth a look if I can find them. So, as you can see on here, you've got a mixture of pop, you've got a mixture of some country on there, you've got some classic rock on there. The majority of it is rock, but there are some songs on there that are quite poppy as well. So, quite a lot of good songs on there. You've got a mixture of everything there. So, if you're into your 80s music, there has to be something there that you like. So, yeah, that was that one. That is 80s The Songs Really, really good record. Highly recommend that to anybody who likes a bit of 80s music. Next up, we have a... Let's move the camera a bit closer there. This is Miley Cyrus with her album. I forget what it's called. Let me get the slip out and I'll see what it's called. Endless Summer Vacation. There we go. It was inside. This folds out into a big poster, by the way. Yeah, Endless Summer Vacation. What can I say? I was never really into Miley that much before. It was actually my nephew, T-Pie, who sort of like, said, Miley's got this song, he played it to me, and I thought, I actually quite like that. I actually do quite like that song, Flowers. I'm gonna listen to a bit more. I listened to a bit more, I liked it, and then I end up buying the other Miley albums, but this was the first one I bought, so that's why it's in this top 20. And what can I say? This album surprised me. It surprised me. It's such a good record. It really is. It's one of them records you can put on once again and just chill to, There isn't one bad song on here. Not one bad song whatsoever. It's all good stuff. And if you like Miley Cyrus, it's definitely one for you. So you've got a nice picture of Miley on the front. If we turn around the back, you've just got a tree. No songs are listed on there. They're all listed on the inside there. So that's what you get. And of course, you do get the big picture of Miley on the inside there as well. So that's really good. Miley Cyrus, Endless Summer Vacation. Definitely recommended. Fantastic record for anybody out there into a bit of pop, into a bit of Miley. Next up, we go a bit darker. This is Nightwish with their album Imaginarium. I've been wanting this on record for such a long time. I don't think I ever got round to showing this on Vinyl Friday. But this is what it is. This is Nightwish, their album Imaginarium. Nightwish are a gothic metal band, or gothic rock band, depending on what you prefer. I personally think they're more rock than metal, but they're a gothic band, and their songs are not only really good, but also got some really cool titles as well. They've had 3 singers over the years: Tarja, Annette Olsen, and now Floor Jansen. Sadly, Marco isn't with them anymore, but he had his reasons, bless him, so, that's all good. But yeah, Imaginarium, what an album, what a band Nightwish really are. I do have some Nightwish on CD as well, and they've got to be one of my favourite bands out there, one of my favourite gothic metal bands, it has to be said. They, just looking at the cover, you can just see it's sort of like a very dark circus kind of thing, and that's really nice. I like that a lot. If we get it, and we stop the other record behind it falling over, which probably won't happen, but there we go. Can't win them all. This is what you get on this. I'll just read a few of these ones out. You've got Storytime on here, Ghost River, I Want My Tears Back is on here, Arabesque, Scare Tale is on here. Now, a lot of people are going to say the ultimate Halloween song is like Thriller by Michael Jackson. I love Thriller. I love Michael Jackson. But I think the ultimate Halloween song, Scare Tale, right there. It's got such depth to it, and it's dark, and it's, it takes you places that you didn't even think you could go. It's one of those songs that's really good. I will say one thing about Nightwish is some of their songs are quite long. It's not on this album in particular, but they have got a song called Greatest Show on Earth, which is 24 minutes long. Okay, so yeah, I mean, Song of Myself is on there. That's in, as you see, 4 parts. From a Dusty Bookshelf, All That Great, Heart Lying Still, Piano Black and Love, and then the finish was with Imaginarium. You can see sort of like the darkness and the gothic style of this record, which I absolutely adore. So if you're into a bit of rock metal and like the gothic sort of side of it as well, Imaginarium, Nightwish, imagine that, Such a great record, it really is. Really, really happy I finally got this on record. Awesome stuff. Next up, we move to my most favourite female rock singer of all time. This is Pat Benatar. You've seen this one on a Vinyl Friday. I do have other Pat Benatar records, but I could only really choose one for this. And so I thought, well, I'll grab this one. So this is her album, Wide Awake and Dreamland. She's got so many famous songs. Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Invincible, Love is a Battlefield, just to name but a few. But this is her album Wide Awake in Dreamland, which I do have on CD as well. And what can I say? This is a fantastic album. This is a proper 80s rock album. It really is. It's one of them records where you put it on, you're like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to hear the next song after this, you know. And you just want to hear more and more and more. She is that kind of artist. She is my favourite female rock artist of all time. She is absolutely amazing. I love all of the songs. And I'm really, really privileged to have a few of her records. So, yeah, Pat Benatar. Flip it over and I'll show you what's on it. Okay, this one kicks off with All Fired Up. I mean, come on. You start an album with a hard track like that, you know something's got to be good. And also, I love the design of this album as well. The Pat Benatar logo with the eagle and the guitars and like the lightning bolts. Such a good thing. It really is. Such a lovely album. Really, really good. Highly recommended if you like rock music. Pat Benatar there. Wide Awake in Dreamland. Next up, an artist that I didn't really take much notice of before, but I took notice of this year and really started to enjoy her music, so I bought pretty much all of her albums. This is Paloma Faith. Got quite a few of her albums. Some of them you haven't seen, but you have seen this one. So I might even save them other albums for other Vinyl Fridays in the new year. This is her album, Do You Want the Truth or Something Beautiful? This one is the 10 years of Paloma Faith's debut album, so this is like an anniversary edition, I would guess. It says that it includes the songs Stone Cold Sober, New York, and Upside Down. Upside Down is one of them tracks where, you know, it's upbeat, it's, you know, get go, it's, you know, it gets you on your feet, it makes you want to dance. That's the sort of track it is. So it's really nice. This one's on a coloured record as well, I do believe. If we flip it over, you can see just what's on this. You've got Stone Cold Sober, Smoke and Mirrors on there, Broken Doll, Upside Down is on there. Play On is on there. Just great music. I really got into her music and really loved everything I heard, so I bought the rest of the albums basically. And yeah, some of them you have seen, some of them you haven't. I've still got some as Vinyl Fridays, but yeah, Paloma Faith, what a great artist, what a great album. Highly recommended. Okay, we're working our way through, guys. Next up we have a band who I've recently only discovered. Discovered these while watching a Twitch stream, and this song came on and I thought, oh, I like the sound of that. It's modern, but it's also got an 80s vibe to it. This is Gunship with their debut album, well, their album, self-titled album. I wouldn't say it's their debut one, I don't even know. With their self-titled album Gunship. The CD case is a bit more colourful than this one, but this is the record. Shiny on the front. I fell in love with their song Tech Noir. And they've also done sort of like quite a couple of other albums as well. Dark All Day and Unicorn, which I do have on CD, as well as I do have this on CD as well. You guys might know Charlie Simpson from the band Busted. He's actually sung with them on quite a few tracks as well. Yeah, this one, fantastic. And even their titles of their songs are quite menacing and dark, if you like that sort of thing. Let's turn it over. This is a double record, and this is what's on it. The Mountain, Revel in Your Time, Tech Noir, Shadow Fury, Pink Mist, Kitsune, Black Sun. I don't know if Charlie's on this one, actually. I know he did a version of Tech Noir with them, but I don't know if it's on this particular record. But there is a remix of Tech Noir on here. Great record. It's synth pop, but 80s style. Go to YouTube, put in Gunship, Tech Noir, and you will see the video. It's claymation, and there are so many 1980s references in it. You know, there's RoboCop in it. It's got like Rocky in it. It's got so many 80s like references to pop culture in it that come through, and all of their music is like that. It's all like 80s kind of inspired, which I really love. I'm an 80s kid, and I really love it. So, yeah, I have all of their albums so far on CD, and I just have this one on record. Maybe I'll get the other ones to show you. We shall see. But, yeah, this is Gunship. They're a British band, and they're absolutely friggin' fantastic. I love every single song. So, yeah, highly recommended. Excellent stuff. Next up, we get a bit of hip-hop in our lives with the Queen herself, Miss Nicki Minaj. This is her album, Queen Radio Volume 1. This is basically a greatest hits. But it does feature a new track, which is Super Freaky Girl, which is on here, which is a really good track. I have this on CD as well. And what can you say about it? It's Nicki Minaj. A lot of people love her, a lot of people hate her. Some people find her annoying, but I think she's quite a cool artist, and I do like her music. This is 2 records as well. This is 2 records. It's got some great hip-hop on here. If I flip it over, you can see a nice picture of her there. And this is what's on it. You might recognise some of these. Super Freaky Girl, great track. Chun-Li, I love that track. What else have we got? We've got Do We Have a Problem featuring Lil Baby is on here. You've got Anaconda. Super Bass Starships is on here. Pound the Alarm. Your Love. Bed featuring Ariana Grande is on here. Catch Me is on here. Hard White is on here. I think Good Form is on here somewhere. Is Good Form on here? I'm not sure. Maybe it's on the other record if it's not on here. But in any event, what an album. I have played it. Great record, double record, and I highly recommend it to anybody. If you like your hip-hop, you like a bit of Nicki Minaj, then this is definitely one to pick up. Queen Radio, Volume 1, Nicki Minaj. Great record. We're staying with some hip-hop here with a classic. This is Dr. Dre with his album 2001. I absolutely adore this album. This album has got so many... This holds memories for me, this one does. I first heard this when it came out. And I loved everything about it. The songs on here, the classics, some of the classics are on here. And yeah, you've just got a basic cover there, but it's when you play the records when you know what's up. If we flip it over, I'll show you what's up. If we flip it over, we can see on here, you've got things like Still DRE is on here. What's the Difference is on here. Forgot About Dre is on here. Next Episode is on here. Ackroyd is on here. You've got so many good songs on here. Some of them I can't read out because they have language in them that I'm not allowed to say on YouTube. I just wouldn't say anyway. Bang Bang is on there. Some really, really good songs. And also, I think it's on this one. Let me just see if I can just see it here while I'm talking to you guys. The Message. At the end there, the last song on here, The Message, is actually dedicated to his brother who passed away. And that's featuring Mary J. Blige as well, who's also on Dre's record label. This is on Aftermath Records. This is on Dre's own label. And this is Dr. Dre 2001 on vinyl. What a fantastic, absolutely amazing hip-hop record this is. If you like Dr. Dre, like hip-hop, like Eminem, because Eminem's on here in a couple of the songs, I highly recommend you picking this one up. What a great record it is to have. This is Dr. Dre 2001. Fantastic album. That one holds dear to me. Next up, we have the Queen herself, the Queen of Rock and Roll. Well, Pat Benatar's my Queen of Rock and Roll, but she's a queen as well. She's definitely a queen as well. We sadly lost her this year. This is Tina Turner. What can we say about Anna Mae Bullock? That's her real name. Tina Turner. This is her album Break Every Rule. She's a pioneer. She's a rock legend. She is one of them artists who she comes on, you're like, oh, fuck yeah, this is Tina Turner. Let's turn that up. Let's turn that up. Famous songs, she's got so many of them. I'm sure there's a 1 or 2 on here. And this is her album Break Every Rule. I found this one quite cheap, actually, at a car boot sale. If anywhere else in the world, I think Americans, you guys call it a flea market. And I found it there. And there was a couple more Tina albums with it as well, so I grabbed them as well. But yeah, Tina Turner, we lost her this past year, and she is sadly missed. But she left behind a fantastic legacy in music, in rock, and for women rock stars as well, most certainly. So she's absolutely fantastic. We love her and we miss her. Tina Turner there. If we flip it over, you'll see what's on this. Typical Male starts this one off. You've also got on here... I don't know if there's any more ones on here that were released, actually. But you do have some, great songs on here. It's Tina. You can't go wrong with a Tina album. So, yeah, this one is, this is Tina Turner's Break Every Rule. And I love it. It's great. I definitely will be playing this again very, very soon, I'm sure. Absolutely fantastic. Staying with some rock and roll, we're up to some British rock right now. This is Status Quo. This one I haven't shown on a vinyl, or have I? I don't know what I haven't shown anymore, but this is Status Quo with their album Rocking All Over the Years. This is 22 tracks, including all of their top 10 hits at the time. They've brought more music out since then. A few Christmases ago, Christmas Eve, we lost the man with the guitar on the front there, right there, Mr. Ricky Parfitt. Great guitar player, one of the backbones of Status Quo, and yeah, absolutely brilliant rock music this is. I grew up listening to these guys. My sister, my elder sister, has always been a massive fan of the Quo, and yeah, she really sort of liked their music. She used to fancy Francis Rossi, the singer, and I don't care if she knows that I've said it on video as well. But yeah, this one I found on eBay for cheap, and so I picked it up. This is a double, and some of the songs on, you might recognise some of these songs. Great rock music. It's timeless rock music on here. Let me flip this over and I'll show you what exactly I mean. I'll read all of these ones out because it's Status Quo at the end of the day. So you've got Pictures of Matchstick Men, Ice in the Sun, Paper Plane, Caroline, Break the Rules, Down Down, Roll Over, Lay Down, Rain, Wild Side of Life, Rockin' All Over the World, Whatever You Want, What You're Proposing, Something About You Baby I Like, Rock and Roll, Dear John, Old Rag Blues, Margarita Time, The Wanderer, Rolling Home, In the Army, and Burning Bridges, and the Anniversary Waltz Part 1. Double record, and I found it, and it's in pretty good condition. It sounds absolutely fantastic, and the rest of the records have just fallen. That's not a very good sign, is it? Let me pick those up. There we go. Lovely. So yeah, Status Quo, Rockin' All Over the Years. If you like your rock music, you like a bit of British rock, this is the way to go. Trust me, this is classic stuff right here. Amazing music. Next up, she fell over a minute ago, but this is Britney Spears with her album Baby One More Time. This is in the Britney collection, which they released this year. I have all of them, but if I could only choose one, I'm going to choose the debut. So, yeah, this was Britney's first album back in 1999. What can you say? It's Britney, bitch. I had to. All of her albums, I have all of them on vinyl, and I love each and every single one of them. She's one of them artists who you listen to and you think, oh yeah, Britney. Oh, I remember this. I remember being at college and hearing this. I remember hearing this at school. Me and my friends used to dance to this in the playground. We used to chill. I remember hearing this on the radio for the first time and thinking, wow, what is this? Britney Spears, Baby One More Time. Some of the classics are on here. And yeah, what can you say? It's just absolutely fantastic. This is coloured. This one is pink. All of the reissues, what they brought out for the Britney series this year, they're all a different colour. This one is pink. On the back, you can see what's on it. You got Baby One More Time, You Drive Me Crazy is on there, Born to Make You Happy is on there, I'll Be There is on there, From the Bottom of My Broken Heart is on there, Soda Pop is on there, The Beat Goes On is on there. Just music, just absolutely fantastic stuff. Really, really privileged and happy to own this one. I do have this on a picture disc as well. But yeah, fantastic album. You can't really go wrong with it, and sometimes it's on there as well. So if you remember them songs, remember hearing them, they share good memories with you, you remember hearing them at school or something, this is nostalgia once again, but this is also an artist who is still kicking out tunes. Amazing stuff. This is Britney Spears and Baby One More Time. Amazing stuff. Next up, we have some more nostalgia for you. This is Jennifer Lopez with her album On the 6th. This was her first album. This one is very different to the CD version, I must say. There is a lot more of the Spanish side of the music coming through on this one, which goes to her Puerto Rican roots, really. But there are some songs on there which you will recognise 100%. And it's, a fantastic record. I love every single song on here. And yeah, like I said, it is different. This is peach coloured. There was only 2 Jennifer Lopez albums released this year. On vinyl anyway. It was On the 6th and This Is Me Then. I do have This Is Me Then as well. You've probably seen that on a Vinyl Friday. But yeah, this is On the 6th. Let me flip it over. and you can see once the record stopped falling over, what's on it. It starts off No May and Maz. Then you've got things like, let's read the English ones out. If You Had My Love is on here. Open Off My Love is on here. Let's Get Loud is on here. Promise Me You'll Try is on here. Could This Be Love is on here. You know, it's a lot different to the original release, it has to be said. The CD is nothing like this. The CD has a different track order. Some of the tracks that are on the CD are not on here. You know, so take that any way you want, but it's at the end of the day, it's still our girl J-Lo, and we still love it. This is a double, and I'm really, really happy to own this one. Hopefully they'll bring some more of her albums out on vinyl. I'd really love to see that. So yeah, Jennifer Lopez on the 6. Great stuff. Next up, we're going back to some rock music. This I was going to show up on a Vinyl Friday, but I never got time to record it, so I'm showing it now. And it definitely is one of my top 20. This is the rock legend herself, Miss Susie Quattro. This lady is in her 70s and still touring. My sister, in the past few weeks here in 2023, has actually been to see her live in Manchester performing. Okay, this lady is just that, an absolute lady of rock music. Her songs you will know, that voice you will know. And yeah, she is just a fantastic artist. I'm so happy to have this, her greatest hits album. This was going to be a Vinyl Friday, but I never got around to record, and I had so many others to record and put out. So I'm showing this now. And, well, what more can you say? It's absolutely fantastic. Susie Quattro, greatest hits. Let me turn it around, and you can see what's on it. And I'll read all these out, seeing as it was going to be a Vinyl Friday. See how many of these you know. We've got Can the Can, She's in Love with You, 48 Crash, The Wild One, Too Big, I May Be Too Young, If You Can't Give Me Love, Devilgate Drive, Daytona Demon, Mama's Boy, Tear Me Apart, The Race Is On, Your Mama Won't Like Me, and I've Never Been in Love. This album, she's more of like a 1970s rock artist, but did stuff in the 80s as well. And, you know, you can't go wrong. She is absolutely amazing. She is one of them artists that I would never get sick of listening to. Grew up with her as well. Same sister with Status Quo. Absolutely adores Susie Quattro. So, yeah, that is Susie Quattro, their greatest hits on vinyl. I found this one on eBay, really cheap. And I'm so happy that I have it. I really am. Great record. I have listened to it, and I'll probably be listening to it again and again and again. What a lovely album to have. What a great music is on here. Susie Quattro there. And now we're down to the last one. And we finish it with MJ. We have to. This is Michael Jackson Mix. This is a non-official album on Stylus Records. And this is just what it says it is. It's a mix album. I wasn't too sure about it at first when I first got it. But basically what it is one song literally mixed, sequenced into the other. There's no sort of like in between. It starts off one song, then it goes into other ones and loops around and goes straight into another one. But I was pleasantly surprised by it. They're not sort of like, it's not crap recordings on there. They are the original Motown songs, but just remixed into this package here. And that's obviously not Michael Jackson on the cover there. But yeah, the Michael Jackson Mix is on here, and this is, you know, it's absolutely fantastic. Double album I've seen on TV. I don't know about that. I never really saw it advertised. This is 2 records, and this is what... Now, remember, these go one into the other, okay? These are all mixed together, all sequenced together. So if you put this on at a party, it's endless MJ fun, which I like the sound of. But I will read you the songs out on this one, seeing as it is the last one. So, it goes from Ben into Ain't No Sunshine, into One Day in Your Life, Never Can Say Goodbye, Got to Be There, Happy, Love Theme from Lady Sings the Blues, I'll Be There, We're Almost There, People Make the World Go Round, Who's Loving You, I Was Made for Her, You've Really Got a Hold on Me, Music and Me, Call on Me, Lonely Teardrops, You've Got a Friend, Girl Don't Take Your Love From Me, We've Got a Good Thing Going, I'll Come Home to You. That is the love mix, and then on to record 2, it's the dance mix. Okay? And it goes to, from ABC, I Want You Back, Get It Together, The Boogeyman, Just a Little Bit of You, The Love You Save, Farewell My Summer Love, Love Is Here and Now You're Gone, Hallelujah Day, Skywriter, Looking Through the Windows, Sugar Daddy, Don't Let It Get You Down, Girl You're So Together, Mama's Pearl, My Girl, Dance Machine, Shooby Dooba Day, Doctor My Eyes, Rockin' Robin, and Little Pretty One. Great album to have. Like I said, this is not a Motown release. This is a Stylus Records release. They used to do a lot of cheap sort of like releases back in the 80s and 90s. I've seen quite a few of their albums about, but they are the original tracks on here. Hey, I'm an MJ fan, I would know. They are 100% the original tracks on here, but they're just all blended together, sequenced together. Like I said, there's no gaps, there's no in-between. You put this on and it's go, go, go. You know, it's really, really good. So yeah, that is the Michael Jackson mix. And that is the last record in this top 20 vinyl record purchases of 2023. I'll bring in the other ones, but I don't know where we're going to sit them. I'll put some that side and I'll put just a few over the other side as well. Because why the hell not? There we go. You know what? For Tea Party, I'll put Miley at the front there. There we go. So there you have it. The top 20 vinyl record purchases of 2023. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for, checking out the Vinyl Fridays and, liking them and watching them, seeing what you think of them and commenting on them. And hopefully, this has inspired you or also helped you think, I'd really love to have this artist on record, but are they available? And hopefully you've seen them on this channel. But thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for absolutely everything. You guys are absolutely amazing. This is the last Vinyl Friday, but I might be going live I'll be putting this out on, I think, the 22nd, which is a Friday. I'll probably be going live on the 23rd. That'll be the last stream of the year, but this is the last Vinyl Friday of the year. So I'm going to say once again, thank you for your love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being you. Thank you for checking these out. You guys seriously are amazing. More Vinyl Friday coming your way in the new year. So please look out for it because it's going to be absolutely amazing. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Flawless Rage 2. This is the last Vinyl Friday of the year. And this was the top 20 vinyl record purchases of 2023. Thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic Christmas. Have an amazing new year. Stay safe above all. And thank you once again. Until next time, do not forget to subscribe here if you're new. Turn on them post notifications to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video or stream. Also follow me on Instagram at Flawless Rage 2. But for right now, guys, it is time for me to go. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care. And always remember to be you, be the real you, be the true you, because no point in being anything else, is there? Take care, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay safe. I'll see you later. Cheers, guys. Thank you, and goodbye, everyone.